Hey guys, Jimmy here. Welcome to another gameplay vlog. Today we're just going to be talking about whatever um, international football, which I don't really care about, and probably talking about my old childhood TV shows, Victorious and iCarly, which I need to get on DVD. I'm surprised that I've never had them on DVD, to be honest. And CDs that I want to buy. I haven't because I've literally got a list on my phone of like 27 CDs that I would. Of like 27 albums that I still need to get. Come on, Stankovic. Great start. I love setting the opponents to terrible on this game and just running through them and just battering them. Although an annoying thing I find about these old football games, and this is a problem with all football games, have you ever been dominating a match, absolutely dominating the first half, like battering them shot after shot after shot, you're playing beautiful passes, beautiful attacking football, and then when it gets to the second half, you can't put two passes together. The game won't let you out of your own half. The opponents intercept everything. Have you ever had that? Like where you're dominating in the first half and then in the second half all of a sudden you can't do anything? That is very irritating, I find. It's very irritating. And it happens even in old football games such as this one. It's really, really irritating. I don't know whether it's just me, but when it gets to the second half, it takes me until past the 80th minute to score a goal in the second half. It's so irritating. And yeah, sniffling. My nose is still a little bit blocked. Nearly gone, but still a little bit blocked. Come on, Stankovic, come on. Oh, it's 2-0. What is the goalkeeper doing? Martin just scored. Got some acrobatics as well. What was the goalkeeper doing? I'm sorry. What was the goalkeeper doing? Look at this. Okay, this is not a good angle. Look here. Look. What is he doing? What is he doing? Like, goalkeeper, what are you doing? I don't know. Anyway, my favorite Victorious episode I saw was probably Cell Block. Basically, the story of the episode is the students start off the episode by not being able to get off their phone, even like during an acting class or an acting session that they're doing. They cannot get off their phones, and Psychowitz notices this and decides to give them a bet where if they can go a week without using modern technology, he'll give them all straight A's. And as you can tell, as you can imagine with, teenagers and phones, it devolves into complete and utter chaos. And if you can find the episode on Netflix, I would actually advise checking it out. It's actually very funny. It's a very funny episode. Like, there's a part, Kat, the character who Ariana Grande played, if anyone's wondering, the little red-headed one, she absolutely loses her mind during this. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but all I'm saying is Kat loses her mind, and it does devolve into complete chaos. That's all I'm saying. It's a very funny episode. It's a good... Oh! Bad challenge from Zanetti there. Yeah, there's some other episodes that I'm not really too keen on, like that Brain Squeezers episode or whatever it's called, that game show. I wasn't a huge fan of that one. It's basically just everyone just getting violently beaten up for like half an hour. Well, not violently beaten up, but like just everyone getting hurt for half an hour. It's just not pleasant to watch. Oop, intercepted. But yeah, Victorious is a great show. And the seasons on Netflix are seasons 3 and 4, but they just added it into one season. Oh! Keeper saves it. Davids. Okay, why do they just... That's what I try to... That's a problem I have. I try to rush passes way too much. And I'm always rushing to get the ball back. Like, whenever I lose the ball, I'm always rushing to win it back. And I do want to talk about pet peeves in this, but I don't know if I'd be stealing ideas from LFC Gamer or Joshua Williamson. I don't want to look like I'm stealing ideas, but if you guys are okay with me doing pet peeves in my videos, then I will.
That's it long. They got the ball again.
So yeah, I will talk about one or two pet peeves I have in this video. One pet peeve I have that I despise is impatient drivers. These, like, some drivers, for some reason, think everything needs to be a hurry. Everything needs to be a rush, just because you're in the car. Oh, you're straight through, he's hit the post, Adriano. Has he still got good... That's not even close. Like, impatient drivers, why does everything need to be a rush? Why does everything need to be half an... I don't even know what I'm saying here. Like, why do they need to be in a hurry all the time? Why do you need to rush? Why does everything need to be 90 miles an hour? You're at a red light, right? If you stop for more than 2 milliseconds, there's some impatient idiot behind you honking his ass off. I'm like, dude, it's a red light. I can't move. Why do you have the patience of Jurgen Klopp with a referee? Beautiful move. Oh, come on. Can I just score a nice goal, please? That would have been a beautiful goal. I probably should have just went around the keeper. Stankovic. Going to curl that in. Edgar Davids. Blocked. Materazzi. Marco Materazzi! There's no Zidane to stop you from... I don't know what that reference is. Anyway, enough of my horrendous references. Yeah, back to Victorious. There's another episode that I like called The Warehouse. In America, it's called WANKOs, and I can't say that word because it references something that's, you know. But yeah, over here it's called The Warehouse, but it's called something else in America because that word in America actually isn't that offensive. But it is over here. But it is a good episode. Basically, they get trapped in this big store. Trina tells them that basically there's a store, there's this massive, like, 80% off sale starting at 7. And she doesn't tell them it's 7 a.m. It turns out it's 7 a.m. instead of 7 p.m. They all go there at 7 p.m. They drive 90 minutes. And they find out, oh yeah, it starts at 7 a.m. So, like, why is there a massive queue at 7 a.m? So they all decide to just go into the store and just stay there overnight. And basically, they get trapped in. There's laser. The store has laser security. So they're all trapped in this one aisle with nothing to do. Why didn't they all just fall asleep? Literally. They could have literally just fallen asleep there and woke up the next morning. Oh. I hope the game doesn't pull that thing where it's just, oh, second half, you're not going to score no matter what we do. Oh, it's not. Stankovic has scored. I liked Stankovic. I remember he scored a really good goal against Schalke in the Champions League once. It was Neuer headed it away out up the field, and then inside the centre circle, just hoofs it, and it flies into the net. Yeah, great goal. And yeah, I'm still snuffling. My nose is a little bit blocked still. So yeah, if I had to pick a favourite iCarly episode, I don't know. One episode I didn't really like was I Meet Fred. If anyone remembers Fred, yeah, I know I think some people say he's a gay icon now. Which, good for him, I guess. But he was, back in the day, I had to live through his annoying fame. And it showed in this iCarly episode, which apparently a lot of people, if you look it up, a lot of people really don't like this episode. Wait, what? What's the referee blown up for? Offside, I guess. Yeah, basically, Freddy starts off the episode by saying on iCarly that he doesn't really find Fred that funny. And what he said was, I didn't say I don't like him, I just don't love his videos. And because of this, Fred massively overreacts and decides because one person doesn't like him, he's retiring from making videos. Because one guy doesn't like him. And because of this, the entire school hates iCarly now. The entire school hates iCarly. Because one guy doesn't like Fred.
When will they make the decisive move?
And also Freddy gets kicked out of every club. Like the mathletes, like imagine being kicked out of clubs in school because you're the only guy in school who doesn't like some random high-pitched voice guy on the internet. Like, oh, you don't, like, it's basically just, it shows internet toxicity in a very toxic way. Like Freddy gets kicked out of every class in school or every club. But like I said, because he hates some random high-pitched voiced guy on the internet. And they drove to Fred's house, or his tree house, wherever it is, to get answers. And basically Sam beats an apology out of Freddy. Freddy is violently forced to apologize for not liking some random guy on the internet. Seriously, this episode is disgusting. And then it gets even worse. It turns out Fred did all this for publicity. One part that infuriated me, even as a kid, when he said this, I was infuriated. He said, they have been, basically, like I said, they've been kicked out of everything in school, the entire school hates them. People are vandalizing their lockers, saying iCarly killed Fred. Oh, go on, 4-0. And basically, when he said this line, I was infuriated. Like I said, they've been kicked out of everything. They've been beaten up. Freddy's been beaten up. Their lockers have been vandalized. They've been kicked out of classes at school. And then Fred says, when they drive to his house, demanding answers, he goes, do you know my Fred videos are 10 times more popular since this iCarly stuff started? I was never going to stop making the Fred videos. Like, seriously? You put out a fake retirement for publicity just to get iCarly in trouble, just so you can have some random feud. Like this keep in mind, this is like in 2008, by the way. This episode aired, and like I said, if you look, I'm not sending any hate to Lucas Cruikshank, right? I'm just saying I don't like this episode. I'm sure he's a nice guy in real life. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm sure he's really fun to be around. But yeah, I don't like this episode. I really don't like that episode. If I had to pick a favourite episode, probably the I Dingo episode. This is an amazing... oh, good shot. This is an amazing coincidence. Like, there's an episode called I Take on Dingo, where basically there's this channel genuinely named the Dingo Channel that steal ideas from other TV shows. And it turns out they actually stole an idea from iCarly. They stole Messing with Lubert and called it Messing with Rupert. Like, they literally did an exact skit that iCarly did on their show. Like, in the episode. They literally stole the skit. And you can watch. iCarly did this on their web show, live, in the episode. And then they steal the idea. And then they steal another idea. They took, the random dancing thing they do? They called it random jumping. And iCarly found out about this. Carly, Sam, and Freddy and Spencer found out about this by watching it. So they drove to the Dingo Studios, which is like 4 hours from their house in Hollywood. Go on, Veron. Beautiful. Oh, Adriano. Oh, nope. I want a fifth. Can we please get a fifth goal? And yeah, but basically, this is an amazing coincidence. The coincidence I'm about to say. The Dingo Channel stole ideas from iCarly in that episode, right? And they're basically meant to be a rip-off of the Disney Channel. In real life, there's a company called Phoenix Games who have their movies made by Dingo Pictures. And Phoenix Games are known for stealing ideas from Disney and putting them into their games, just changing them a little bit. And then saying, oh, yeah, well, I don't think they've ever said they own them. They just blatantly rip them off. Like, multiple times they've done, like, Peter Pan, Lion and the King, Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys, Dalmatians 3. Oh, yes, Stankovic. Beautiful goal. 5-0. But yeah, and then, so basically, anyway, getting back on topic, iCarly basically, they went to the Dingo Studios and burst in, and they had like fake passes made or something, and they broke into and they walked in, and they basically went into their studio, their writing studio, demanding to know why they were stealing ideas. And someone actually said, when they confronted them about random dancing, someone said, we did random jumping, which is completely different. Like, no, it's not. You can't just steal someone's ideas, change them a little bit, and then say, oh, this is our new idea. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's TV channels nowadays. You can't just steal someone else's ideas, change them a bit, and then pretend they're yours. So basically, in order to get them to stop, they find, this is a weird coincidence as well, they find the frozen head of Charles Dingo. I think, did Walt Disney have the frozen body of Walt himself somewhere in their studios? Basically, they get into this refrigerator that steals the frozen that has a frozen head in it, and they say, if you don't stop stealing our ideas, we're going to show the head on iCarly. And what if we phone the police? Well, then we'll just show the high-res pics of the head we already took. So they stop, and yeah, so they stop, and yeah, they stop stealing their ideas. Anyway, that's been me completely rambling for 17 minutes. Suppose we could do a couple of penalty shootouts now to end it. So yeah, you know what? Let's just enjoy the highlights first. This was a great match. But yeah, it's just been great to watch iCarly and Victorious again recently. I love those shows. I grew up with those shows. Victorious aired in 2010 when iCarly was like really, really popular. And yeah, it was just really funny shows. And they have probably two of my favourite theme songs of all time. They're like, those two shows are like numbers 2 and 3 in my favourite sitcoms of all time now. I haven't seen Drake and Josh mainly because Drake and Josh isn't on Netflix. Jake Bell's done some pretty unforgivable things, you know. But I do enjoy Drake and Josh. I've seen some clips on YouTube. It is a funny show. And also, I just want to point out, Jerry Trainer is a national treasure. I loved him as Spencer and iCarly. And as Crazy Steve, he was also hilarious. He was just hilarious. He was nuts. But I do prefer him as Spencer. And there's this old theory that basically Jerry Trainer and Miranda Costco were in Drake and Josh and iCarly together. But they weren't related in Drake. Well, they're not related in real life. But in Drake and Josh, she played Megan Parker, Drake and Josh's sister, who I absolutely hated. She got away with everything in that show because the parents are brain dead. Like, I get that she's a little girl, but blindly defending her, no matter like Drake and Josh are constantly complaining that Megan does stuff to them, and the parents are like, "Oh, you want to blame your little sister?" Like, that's one thing I find annoying nowadays. Parents who just blindly defend their kids. Some parents who won't criticize their kids at all, they just blindly defend them. Anyway, jumping into a penalty shootout. Oh, come on. And yeah, this is the away kit that I made. It's basically the 2001-02 kit, but just white with blue. And yeah, I don't care if this goes on for half an hour. This will not stop until I win a penalty shootout. Come on, Novo. Novo was usually great at penalties. I think you only missed like 1 or 2. Oh, come on, keeper.
The gap is now 2 goals, Trevor. Well, it's extremely
Right, come on, 11 grand. Oh my god.
They're now 2 behind. He needed to be more decisive than that. It's off to the right.
What is with this game and just... How have you not saved that? No, no, no. We're playing again. We're playing again.
Thank you for your insight, Trevor.
Yeah, I know Rangers aren't very good in this game. But, seriously, please just let me win a penalty shootout. I can't remember the last time I actually won a penalty shootout as Rangers in this game.
So penalties will decide the
Okay, hang on. Stephen Hughes. No. Purcell, not Novo, 11 contracts in Ferguson.
Here's the
Come on, Purcell, please.
it's been saved.
Can you ever just let me score, keeper?
The captain stepped.
Purcell can never score penalties in this game, ever.
The keeper's gone the wrong way. The keeper just didn't read it right.
Alright, Novo, put this in. Thank you!
He done make the keeper great there.
Thank you! Alright, come on. De La Pena. Miss, please.
Yes, he made it.
I can never guess right, ever. Lovenkron, stick this in. Yeah, you know what?
Relieved. He beat the keeper.
I'm never going to win a shootout as Rangers, ever.
This would put them 2 goals clear. If the keeper
Down the middle, you
had been right into his arm.
coward.
They are 2 goals behind.
Alright, Rickson.
Too much.
Yeah, no, we're quitting. I'm playing with someone else. I'm sorry. Rangers are terrible at penalties. We're playing with someone else. Okay, Argentina, Tunisia. Let's go.
Penalty.
There we go. That's better.
Is it past the keeper?
Nemtos. Oh, he's missed.
Crossbar. He beat the keeper, but couldn't beat the post. They had the chance.
So yeah, talking about the football recently, international football. Northern Ireland lost 4-0 to Finland, which I wasn't too happy with. We weren't going to qualify anyway, but our team really needs upgraded. Our team really isn't that good. We really need to change the team.
Goals clear.
What a penalty from D'Alessandro.
The keeper just didn't read it right. They trail by 2.
Yeah, England beat... Oh, missed again. England beat...
His aim was fractionally off there.
who was it? I can't even beat... Who were England playing? Malta, I think it was something. Or something. Is that going to go in?
He saved it. Amazing.
Yeah, England beat Malta 2-0. England have a 100% record against Malta. They've never failed to win against them. They've just missed 4 penalties in a row to lose the shootout. So yeah, one more shootout and then I'll end the video.
Thank you very much.
That's the only 2 matches I really cared about, to be honest.
Goodbye. Cheers, everyone.
Hertha Berlin. I'll randomise until it gives me a decent team that I like. No, Norwich will do fine. Norwich versus Bayern Munich. Are you kidding me? Seriously, Norwich versus Bayern Munich. Well, I'm losing. So yeah, also France beat Gibraltar 14-0. I repeat, 14-0. What? I'm sorry, what?
First man in the far
That is ridiculous. Oh, Svensson, what a penalty. This Norwich team in 2004-05, towards the end of the season, they actually had some decent results. And then they went to Fulham on the last day of the season and lost 6-0. Which, all that hard work just to lose 6-0.
leveled it up.
Huckerby.
Into the right side.
Why are all my penalties hitting the bar? Right, Mackay, come on. You can miss.
He's got it.
No.
That's it.
He wasn't missing. Henderson, he's...
He has just wasted that, hasn't he? Yes, he did. That was a poor penalty, to be honest.
Come on, Ballack. Miss.
Into the goal.
Why is Michael Ballack hitting it down the middle? Seriously? McVeigh, good penalty. Z Roberto, please miss. Please miss.
To the left side.
Can I ever guess right? Ever.
Tremendous tension.
Safri, oh, beautiful penalty. Norwich are really good at penalties.
He can make
from what I'm seeing. Salihamidzic. I'm gonna keep going until we win. Right, you know what? You know what? AC Milan versus some random Espanyol. AC Milan versus Espanyol on penalties. Okay. This does not end until I win. I don't care. My gameplay vlogs don't get that many views for some reason. I enjoy these videos, but they don't really get that many views. But I make them mainly just because I just enjoy making them. Now please let me win this shootout so I can end the video. Come on. I don't really know what series to do now. Now that the Tomb Raider series is finished, I don't really know what to play. What would you guys want me to let's play? Make sure it's not a game that I hate, but what would you guys want me to let's play? I can't, and like I said, I can't. That's a lucky penalty. How is that gone in? Like I was saying, I want to play something that I don't hate, but I can't play PS4 right now because the controller that I use for PS4 Let's Plays broke. It just died. And the other controller, the headphone jack doesn't work on it. Right, now save this data, please. It's Maxi Rodriguez. Save it. Oh, of course he goes right. Gattuso. Oh yes, 5 out of 5. Now save this. Either save this or miss, please. Fredson Pereira. Save something, Dita. Pirlo. Of course he scores. Of course he scores. Sorry for the sniffling, by the way. My nose is still a bit blocked. Oh. Save something, Dita. Seriously. Alright, Maldini. Oh, great penalty. Now, for the love of Pete, can someone just miss? Domi. I should have guessed left. Cafu. Seriously? Seriously? Dina, you are useless. No, I'm sorry, no. We're playing a game. We're not ending this video until I win a shootout. That's the thing. I cannot end until I win. Shevchenko. This video will continue until I win a shootout. I don't care. This video's not stopping until I win a shootout. Oh! Why couldn't someone else do that earlier? Rui Costa. Beautiful penalty. If Shevchenko had scored, we'd be 2-0 up right now. Right, De La Pena. Oh, thank you, Dina. Thank you. Thank you. Where was that the last shootout? Alright, Kaká. Oh, yes. Superb penalty. Save, score, we win. Alright, Hadji. He scores. If he missed that, the place had gone berserk. Seedorf, that was... Okay, if we somehow mess this up... Come on. Dude. He's hit the bar. Score to win. Look how far that went. That landed in the D. Alright, Gattuso. Stick this bottom right. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Please, Fredson Pereira. They've missed 3 penalties and I still somehow didn't win. Pirlo. Let me win a shootout! We're not stopping. I don't care. This could go on for 40 minutes. We're not stopping until I win a shootout. Now score, Maldini. Just put it down the middle. Of course the keeper guesses right when I go down the middle. We're not stopping. By the way, You can't skip the celebrations. You're forced to watch it.
Happy for today, Trevor. I assure you the pleasure was all mine.
We're not stopping.
Thank you.
Come on. Can I please just win a shootout?
It's the penalty shooter. He's getting ready.
Why is Shevchenko missing penalties? He's the best striker in the game.
Not the best at all, but the keeper has to take a lot of credit for the save.
Oh, thank you, Dida.
Chance of this one. Oh, the keeper.
If Shevchenko costs us the game again, I swear. Rui Costa, thank you. I'm trying not to sniffle, by the way. De La Pena. Of course he goes up.
They've leveled it up.
Right. Kaka. Beautiful penalty. 2-1. Now save something. I'm gonna guess left. I'm gonna guess left. Oh, he's hit the bar. He's hit the bar.
They've never had a chance. But the post is safe.
Seedorf.
They had the chance to put themselves 2 ahead.
Yes!
He's got it. It's in.
Yes!
Can he keep them in it?
This to win. This to win. Dida.
It's in. And
How has he not saved that?
on their feet. This penalty
Gattuso scores, we win. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.